McFry is the cockadoodle rooster. I am the rooster. So I had this idea, and it's a good idea. I know it's a good idea because it solves two problems at the same time. It solves the problem of energy, where do we get our energy, and also solves the problem of what do we do with nuclear warheads, that useless, super destructive weapon. So the idea is to make a giant internal combustion engine that runs on nuclear bombs, basically. And if you think that's not possible, if you're some naysayer out there, well, let me just tell you, okay? You have a little tiny mind, okay? If you don't think it's possible, and by the way, anything's possible, if you don't think it's possible, it's because it can't fit the idea inside your little tiny mind. See, I have a big mind. I can fit the idea in, okay? So the idea, you make this big internal combustion engine, you load in the fuel, which is nuclear bombs, which are basically useless. I mean, we're not going to blow off any nuclear bombs this year. You know, I'll be surprised if any country even tests one. It would just be a waste anyways. Nobody's doing that. So they're just sitting there. We could be using them for fuel. People don't want to have power plants because they're dangerous and whatever, but if we build this new thing that's internal, meaning, you know, the same way your engine works, it doesn't just blow up gas everywhere, it stays inside completely safe. Right? We build this thing, we get massive amounts of energy. I mean, one bomb, you could imagine, that could fucking light up the country for at least, you know, 6 months or a year or something. You know, how much energy is packed in one of those things? A fucking shit ton. I mean, the scientists can do the math about exactly how much it is and how much we could, you know, cull from it. You know, if anybody has any worries, you know, we should just build it in space, you know what I'm saying? Up there in space, just have a line coming down to get the electricity, and then just have the nuclear, you know, internal combustion engine just orbiting around like a satellite, just giving us power. And then what me worry, if the thing melts down or whatever, just cut the cord, let that thing go, you know, forget about it, let that thing go fucking out there in space where it's not going to fuck with anybody, you know? So that's it. Boom, boom. We use up these useless nuclear bombs, which I think should be illegal unless there's a practical use for them, like this example. And you got energy for life. Forever, man. There's plenty. We got hundreds of thousands of those nuclear bombs, man. We just build this one fucking thing. We load that fuel in. We got energy forever. Trust me. Cockadoodle.